Friends, watch this. It's a 372 I've had for many years with that hot rod muffler on. Saw really cuts nice, really nice. There we go. I left my board at the last job site, so I'll just make another one out of a fir log. I think it looks good. I like it better actually. Okay. Okay friends, here we are again the next day, working the next day and whatever, next day and the next day. Here's this thing here, it's a dead balsam. Well, it's got a bit of life in it. We got a bit of wind going on here. Obviously the wrong way. It's blowing back there. It's okay for this one, but not for this big fir I got to take out here. So anyway, here's the balsam, and I want to send it up. We were going to go down there with it. There was lots of room, but of course the septic is down there, so we're going to go up in here. I'm gonna put it in through here. This hemlock I'm gonna take out because it's dead top. It's finished. It's got like 2 or 3 live limbs on it, so it's leaving. And then there's another fir up there we're gonna take out right there, and we're gonna put it in here. We're actually gonna put it. We're gonna put it in here. So that's the plan. Little small trees in here and that, and little ones, but I want to get it up in here. So It's gonna fill this hole. But look at this tree, it's finished, so it's coming down first. You know, so we'll clear a little hole for it here, and then we'll plow it in there, over and out. And we got this fir too, but it's a rope and show, straight up rope and show. Look at this one. Look at it. It's right beside the house. It's leaning hard back. I ain't starting to bang on that thing. It's not happening. Look at it. Well, you never know. I mean, oh no, no. It's even got a dog leg in the back of it there. I mean, it would go, but oh, would it be a bang? Oh dear, would it be a bang? You know, like probably not the greatest idea, but we'll see how I'm feeling. You never know. But I got this little piece of concrete here I gotta watch. This little toe sticking out right here. See it here? Right there. So we gotta put it in here, and we are gonna scrape that tree up a little bit up there. So we'll get out of here. This is where she's coming, right in through here. You can see it down in there. Can you guys see that down in there? Yeah. This is where it's gotta come, and it is gonna come way up in here. It might even take another tree or two out. Like, it's got a big crown in it, so it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. It's got to be dead on, like dead on. Look at as we come out here. Watch. Mind you, this hemlock's going, so that's going to be good. Look. Look at it. So, it's a tight shot. So I got to get rid of this hemlock here now. This one here, it's dead anyway. Let's do it. Thing here. I don't like this. I wonder if it's the card. Anyways, I'm gonna have to put a back cut in this thing first. Look at the lean on it. It's leaning back. Small tree, but I got to get the back cut in it. And then just push it over by hand. We're cut right up, look at that, like right up. This will push over by hand. This will go by hand now. Because I got that wedge in there, you see? Simple. There's the holding wood. Over and out. Chunk I take out, friends, you see that? I take another little chunk off the top, and it helps helps it travel. You know what I mean? It just keeps folding and folding and folding. They used to do that in the old days. We're cut up, friends. You guys ready? You guys with me? Good. Okay, so that's perfect. We had to stay to this side, obviously, because we had the woodshed, you see? And you couldn't have hooked into these other trees because you've got structures to both sides. And if you slap a tree, we've all done it, out in the bush, or if you haven't been out in the bush, you might have done it downtown Brown. So, look at, here's all these trees. The crowns, I knew the crowns were going to be up there further smashing little trees out. Look at it, wiped that one right out, that little one. We knew that was going to happen. But these made out just mint. Just mint. Now, I'm kind of interested why it didn't leave sooner. The wind is blowing and I thought maybe it would take it a little quicker. So maybe that might be a good sign for this, excuse me, this big fir. Who knows? Maybe I'll go get that 125, eh? Over now. Okay friends, here's another one of those scenarios when you get the wood down and you just start going. You know, stop. Take a look. Look at here underneath. What should we be doing? We should be grabbing those firewood rounds and stuffing them all underneath there. Because there's steel in here. I already see a big clothes hanger thing or whatever that is. It's riddled in steel, I can guarantee it. And I'm not putting my full house grind into that piece. I'll start up here about 10 feet. So if I put something under that, it'll allow me to turn it and move it. Or just keep it out of the dirt for bucking. So that's what to do at this stage. As soon as that thing hits the ground, find out where your air is. Where's your air? Especially if you got a bucket. Where's the air at? Let's get something underneath there. Get it up so you can turn and pivot and work like the Egyptians did when they had to move big things. Right? It's true. Let's do a cold start on the 125. Who's that? Don't know. What a monster. This 72 is cutting pretty nice right now too. Out in the second part of the bar. Hey everybody, okay, that balsam's done. We got this scenario, and it's a big tree, and I think it's, well, I know it is, it's leaning back hard. But I've banged trees over like this before. It's just that I got to get this little balsam out of the way because I can't really assess the lean, but I can from other areas, and it's not pretty. It is not pretty. I mean, I could go up it and hang a rope and go tie off to something over there and start turfing it, you know, or at least putting a poor man or something in it. But it's a good strong tree, and the wind isn't horrible up there. Like, it's not horrible, but I do have to cut this little balsam down too, because there's a limb behind it which is just going to hold it there. Do you know what I mean, friends? Unless it's heavy enough to squeak by after about 10 or 15 knocks on the old wedge. But I don't think it is. Yeah, it's hooked into that little balsam right there, and it'll keep it there. And there's quite a few limbs on the back side of this tree too, so I'm going to clear the little balsam out and take a better look at the stem. See what's going on with the stem, the weight of the stem. We know it's back, but we just don't know exactly how far back. Let's go take a look. Shall we? Lombardy poplar. Oh, look at that. Hey. Yeah, we got her.
Nice shot, man. That was awesome.
Thanks, buddy. You got her on camera too.
Yeah.
Good.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it come out real good there. Just steady on the wedges, eh?
Yeah.
You can see there's still quite a bit of holding wood, so that's a good sign. Yeah, just tap, 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 tap. Keep her going. Save a guy from climbing up there and fighting through all that foliage. And I thought it would be strong enough to pull a limb out of that tree, and it was. Which is, well, this one here we salvaged out. Thanks everybody for watching. Over and out, skis. Be kind.